And Mhal it does not ban here, so expected to see like one of them in game. Maybe none of the maybe they're just not worried about it. Slash they're still play it.
Mm-hmm. But there's still Mew and Mimikyu, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Too. So there's an intel ban, right? I think the Mew is like it's really good, right? But it's you gotta be good at mod to get that value where it's like threatening.
But sometimes you just take it away because you don't want the opposing team to have it. They go Blastoise first.
Yeah, there's not much tank options, so I can see why they want to get a tank early on.
I mean, there's still, your Lapras, your Tree, your Snorlax. I think there's enough tanks right now.
True.
Because I see Buzz.
That's a solid lineup, yeah. Now you see like a Vito here, right? Vito with the Lucy's a nice combo.
You might not want the double mage into the Zoroark. Oh, and Pikachu. Okay, maybe if it's Pikachu. I'm surprised nobody picked Mimikyu, nobody picked Mew.
Yeah, for real.
Unfair as our last pick. I guess both teams did their research on each other, knowing that nobody plays those mons. So no need to ban them.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, right?
I mean,
Someone
that's
did know.
one way. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, no, that's something I've done before.
I mean, Slash showed us that that's what they did at World. And they force people on stuff they're not comfortable on.
True. Yeah, I think it's very important to do your research. Even like if you're at a tournament, just do a quick API search just to see like what they ran previously in a round to get an idea of what you're doing. All right, so that is the famous Zoro Comfy combo that a Falcon got like last season. Damage on the playoffs. I'm interested to see how it's gonna work today.
It's very boom or bust. It's like it's really like you can take the game over, or that's the 2-for-1 that your team can't recover from. You know what I mean? That Comfy is probably gonna die with you.
Granted, they have no Sombra or Umbreon, so it's not that easy to catch them.
The Buzzwole though. Good Buzzwole or a
True.
Voltac or Pikachu. That's what I'm thinking about that Pikachu really to handle this.
Yeah, sure. Pretty standard. Standard rotations and lane ones you expect.
Ooh, big deal from the Comfy up top.
Maybe trying to catch his Tribal, but Tribal just has too much HP and it goes with the combo that healing him, so. Oh shit, they also take the top one too. Alright, Zoro showing top side. I think the Navy is also gonna show top side with the jungle. Oh yeah, that burn damage. Almost. I think this company might got out of here. Oh, it's barely that missed overheat. One miss overheats allowed the company to live there.
Big kill from the Nell on the bottom. Pikachu. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the Pikachu is Electro Ball, so I think it's gonna be that Voltec or Electro Ball set.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Have some sort of answer. Another like answer towards the Zoro family. And he's also in prison, I believe. Where is he right now? Yeah, so far this match, Midnight Beavers are doing a pretty good job of taming this Zoroark. Not really giving it too much of a lead, but it wants to be getting and trying to snowball from it. Remember taking from Midnight Beavers from these cards here, bot side. They do manage to just break the pad there. Oh, that Lapper's just threading the front line there. Wanted to pick up that PK.
Big secure by the Ninetales.
Yeah, so we went for the Hail Mary, which, I think it's fine because there's not too much levels anyways, and the rest of the team is just farming the map, so it's fine until they go for that.
Allows you to
If you get it,
rotate.
cool.
Allows you to
Not,
rotate back down to.
mm,
It looks like we're gonna have a big fight. 2 unites to 1. That could be a big difference.
5v4 topside here. Also, it is getting pretty isolated out here, yep. 2 KOs on 90%. Our prison low, but the heals coming in. Oh, and that Chandler is shredding them. Can they cease him?
Oh,
Yeah, it does. Trev
oh,
does a good job of just zoning out the Chandler and letting cap all the points.
that was funny though. He used the eject to get over the wall, and the Woodhammer put him exactly back where he
Roadhammer's
was.
AoE. Roadhammer's AoE is so massive that I caught him even with the eject. Also that, yeah, that's funny.
That Zora going completely crazy right now. Ooh,
Oh, the peak lit.
Pikachu.
Peak gold along with the Chandler pops the Zoroark.
But they still have enough damage with the Ninetales and the tree, which is
Lapper.
offensive tree, right? That's the
True. Yeah,
fun part.
the top laner is true.
Even though he's level 9.
We don't see that often, right? Like we see like blasters and
Mhm.
lappers, but Tree's still really good as a top laner, right?
I will say that the Zora got caught a couple of times by the Pikachu already, and I'd rate that could be a big thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely is a card you want to be wary of.
Cool.
Peak ult coming in. Blastoise
Everybody
ulting. Oh my god,
popping
there's
their
a bunch of
unites.
ults. Zoro ulting. Blastoise ulting.
And again, Pikachu just getting Zoroark.
As much as Zoro is like a menace, this Inan is just becoming so much of a problem.
They're
For the
just cleaning
Beavers.
up. They just use Zoroark as, doing what it can, and then it just clean up with the rest of the squad.
And there's a lot of CC as well. There's
Huge
Ice
unite by the
Beam, the
Lapras.
Trev, Woodhammer, and then there's Freeze and the Avalanche. You see
And
it
the
just
Grass
now, right?
Knot.
Like
The
catching him off
Grass Knot
again. Not
too.
true. I didn't notice that till now. Yeah, there's so much CC. Pika and
Oh,
Muzzle
we might
at
have.
front line. I think the Blasters is DC here.
No, he's back. Whew. No consequences whatsoever.
Okay, nice.
Oh, Hopefully
Yeah,
everything's good
Blessers.
with red, Russ.
Yeah, Blessed is still East leader. Let's hope they come back in time for Ray. That's a minute left here. Pretty
But
big, 44 back cap. Taking advantage of the fact that, Blasters is AFK. No one really watching the offlane right now.
but they did get a crucial double kill on the top, getting some more XP for their carries. And he's
Yeah.
back. Alright.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. Yeah.
I mean, they were already
Blessed is,
behind, right? So it's not like it made the
yeah,
situation much worse. But I will say that
yes.
double freeze is really, really getting in the way of this team. Just get caught once into the ice beam into the Ninetales and it's just over.
Right. I mean, the Blasters gotta make some like nice engagement here. That rank to try and like ult in before they can get those CCs going off. Blasters
Oh my
still
god.
AFK. Oh man.
Uh,
Nah. Ace of cards just taking position, right? Taking advantage if they have the bottom pad up and many groups don't have it.
being engaged by
Pepper's
the
going in 1v5 right now. Getting vision. Getting caught out right now, but there's some follow up. No tackle.
oh.
Sora goes in with the comfy peak ult, picking up 2 KOs.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's actually going down 4v5. What a fight by this team, never giving up. Voltaco into the buzzle, into
Boswell and Pika clutching up. Oh my god, they actually do manage to get the 4v5 team wipe. I like this capping bottom. They don't have the rip, so I think capping bottom is the play here. Still, they are
and this
behind in points, so it still needs a little bit more.
I mean they still have that Blissey Unite as well, since it went down so early.
The refight, yeah. You think Ace of Cards are probably a little bit worried here, right?
A little bit worried, but looks like they're gonna do an engage to the bottom. Blissey trying to get there as fast as they can. Zorak is gonna be able to put in huge amount of points, big.
Lasso is still AFK. Oh, and it's hopefully Pikachu knows he needs to cap more. Oh, I think he's just coming back to defend, which
He
makes
doesn't
sense,
really have
but
a
it's just not
choice, yeah.
enough. Ah, that
Ah,
lag.
that,
Ah, man, that is so unfortunate. Man, the
ah.
blast has been there. That
Oh,
was
I
way
think I
more
think
impressive.
it's a completely
I actually
different
would have
game.
defended the bottom. Yeah,
But that engage would have been different too. You had an extra unite, right? For that engage. Gut wrenching that it ends that way, but I will give them props for not, giving up at all and like actually getting it so close.
yeah. Big respect to them for pulling that off and almost touching the 4v5. Well,
I'm a little bit gut wrenched for them. That was so unfortunate.
yeah, I feel for them. The unfortunate DC from Red on Midnight Griefer side. Ace of Cards managed to secure the first map win.
It's just unfortunate it didn't happen like early in the game, so we could have just let it go to a reset.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to see what the situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is back.
All right, all right, all right. It's
Yeah, I feel
okay.
like
It's okay. They're
know,
gonna have the motivation. They're gonna feel good after this game. I can tell you, Mal. They feel good. They're like, we basically barely lost 4v5.
yeah, I'd say right. Yeah, like I think you do feel confident going into the next game.
You lost a big piece too. That was your tank. Like that's not a character that's easy to replace when
Yeah,
you're
if it was like
trying
your
to.
top laner, if you're a top laner, your attacker, it's salvageable, like way more salvageable. But tank is like the second most, I'd say the first most important bot in the game, right after like first tank, then support.
It's all good. It was a good game overall, and I will give them props for like making it so close. And that engage was beautiful at the bottom. How they reacted because that Buzzwole got out, did his job. The Pikachu all game was amazing. Like I will say
Well,
that
the
Pikachu that
right
was.
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, they did a good job of shutting down the Zoro. Like we've seen the same Zoro get like 100k damage, right? So they did a good
I,
job of like minimizing their impact.
I think they're gonna think about it twice. If I'm Ace of Cards, I would think about it twice before trying that
Running again?
again. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you look at how it worked out and the tank's not there, it's not that. I'm not saying that be it wouldn't be able to repeat it and it wouldn't go a different way, but I would still think that might be
It
risky,
is rough.
especially with Comfey. I don't mind the Zork, but the
Mhm.
Comfey with it, it's as I said, it's
Looking at the
boomer. Hmm.
if I'm in like if I'm Ace of Cards here, I'm second pick. I'd probably reserve like a last pick for like a mage that has range like Desi or Vito to counteract the Pika and Chandler. Because they didn't have any engage, right? They had no dive. And their range was like limited to like to the Pika and Chandler. So
Hmm.
and Falcon can run the Desi, right? We've seen it before. So it is a possibility.
And nothing against Ace of Cards, but I really want to see a game 3 this week. So
It's honestly it's possible. The way that the last match went, I think it's possible to see a game 3 here.
I think all week we've seen that. There has been maybe at the start of the week it was a little bit more one-sided. But I think like what we did yesterday, for example, those games were 2-0s, but
Yeah,
they were
every
not.
game was close.
Yeah, it's like if you just look at the outcome, you'd be like, oh, okay. But no, 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 no. You got to watch the games and see that it could have been 2-0 either way, right? Most of those games.
Mhm. You can
All
look at
right.
the stats, right?
Okay, same bands as last time. Dodrio, Bro, Umbreon, Urshifu.
Okay. Waterbear is I feel like as many viewers, I wouldn't be too concerned about Waterbear because like they had they had like a right idea to deal with this, or same idea with like Waterbear, right?
You can pick Clef too. Clef is really good into it.
Yeah,
Maybe less into Zorg just because they were not using the Feint, but the Night Slash version, and like you can work around gravity. I think with Night Slash if you're
I
like
can see it.
proactive, like you'll by the time you get to he pops the gravity, you're already in the air, so it doesn't really matter what happens at that point because you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the moveset, so I can't say too much, but that's just it. Yeah.
All right, and game 2 is about to start.
All right, so bands are Dojo, Bro, Umbreon, and Urshifu. They're pretty much the same bands, except Urshifu is different this time, I think.
No, there was just the Urshifu was banned first last time, and I think the Dojo was banned second. We can check
Oh, okay,
actually.
so really is the same bands.
Yes,
Alright,
it's
see,
exactly
there's
the same bands.
adjustments. I think we might see adjustment, like we said, the Zoro pick something else. Because I think many viewers had a pretty good answer. They're pretty consistent. It was more so the I think keeping the A9 is a good idea.
Hmm. the clef. And
Let's table that.
Italian. Oh. Italian's not
That
bad.
clef
Oh,
ban.
no.
Yeah, Intel Mew's still up, right? Mimikyu's still up. This is the
Hmm.
only game in the whole league that we've casted where Intel Mew have not been banned in draft, in drafts
And,
or
and
in
they're not
outside
picked
events.
either. That's the funny part.
Right? Surprising.
And that
All right.
Blastoise
Well,
first pick.
okay. I'm not too opposed by it, honestly. Okay.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, makes sense. Trev and Lapras did do really well for the last game, so they pick it up again here. Makes the card set.
The same comps, I guess. They're gonna run the same thing.
It looks like they're gonna run it back. Yeah.
They're like they were not
I mean,
satisfied how they were not satisfied how game one ended.
right. The way they banned Clef makes me yeah. I had a feeling they're gonna play Zoro again because they banned the Clef.
It's gonna be same. So what was the last pick again on the other side?
Comfy,
Oh, true. Oh, true.
which works out because
Hoopa is in the
they're
game
saying
too.
I like the Delphox, but I mean Delphox is nice against the rest of the team, but it's gonna struggle a bit against Zoro. That's one thing I'm concerned about. But they did have Pika and Puzzle, right? So first,
I think
Sandy
also
is
the
a
first
good
gank,
matchup.
the first gank is gonna be way weaker than that
Oh,
Shandy.
true. Yeah, that might actually be a very yeah. We might see a snowball effect here. Yeah,
I think it depends on how much that Buzzwole gets to. If that Buzzwole gets to 5 before the bees, they'll be okay. If he's under 5, it's gonna be rough.
they also be they gotta be very careful. Just play passive and once these come up or around that time. We'll see.
I'm a
Yeah,
bit
Shandy is a better
surprised.
matchup.
I'm a bit
To,
surprised that Ace of Cards did not make an adjustment. Well, actually, with the Delphox pick, I understand why you wouldn't make the adjustment. I'm surprised about this adjustment.
right. Yeah, you would think they'd go like an Escudina, right? Instead of the Zoro this time.
Because I feel like
So
it's a worse answer to Zoroark. It's just except if you're confident that the Pikachu is enough. Maybe that's what they realized game one is that they just didn't really need the Shandy as much, and they needed a better thing against Ninetales.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Delphox does have a better matchup. Lines as well as the Unites.
Also, it's probably gonna be Flame Charge. So depending on how who wins the skill matchup, they might be able to evade the Zoroark anyways.
That's true. Yeah, pretty standard again. Zoro jungle, Trev, and coming upside.
It looks like it was the Ninetales that got the farm at the bottom.
Yeah, that Ninetales along with the operating so much damage.
I think this time it was Pikachu that got it.
Oh, both teams are extremely low bottom side here. They're they're risking it for and the evolution saves the A9 from not dying there. Okay.
I'd say Buzzwole slightly behind that Trev actually. Ooh, oh my goodness.
And here's a Zoro coming in, picks up 1 KO. Oh, and Trev gets 5. That's really difficult.
Ooh, interesting. We're gonna get to see
The
Sweet
Zoros.
Scent Comfey.
Oh, yo. What do you think about that, throws? I know you play yourself on your comps.
I think that's good actually, especially with the fact that you can pop it while he's invulnerable in the air to drag them all in, so you can get a bigger Night Slash.
True, I didn't think about that. And here's the snowball effect we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The Zoro just being an absolute menace right now,
Mm-hmm.
picking up 4 KOs in a row.
And taking advantage that the tree is really fed up top, that it doesn't matter if he's 2v1.
Yeah, that one hammer is you can actually just hold the win.
I
on its
think
own.
I like the pressure on the bottom pad, not letting them breathe, but maybe I would have sent the Ninetales to take at least the blue in the jungle on that rotation to not waste more time.
Right, yeah. Keep up. Yeah, they're just getting picked off here one by one. It's not looking too good, but I think if Midnight Grievers can hold off till their mons scale, not keep any as much level, try to minimize the amount of levels they or EXP they feed. Right, all it takes like one or two good plays to come back here, catch up with Zoro,
Ooh.
which almost happens just now. Zoro living on
Mm,
1/3 of his HP. Now we're seeing the
mm.
Delphox come into action now.
Oh, they don't. That
Yep,
was.
yep, that's the KO that we were looking for, right? That they're right back into the game now. Delphox level 9, and the tables are turned now, right?
Mhm.
They had the momentum
I
here off the two
I
KOs.
think they just
They
kind
have
of
the
messed it
initiative
up.
over still.
The Comfey did his sweet scent way before the Zorak decided to go in. Once he went in, but look at that Ninetales making a big.
Oh, and Ninetales actually just comes in along with the Trev and just clutches up that fight. Wow.
Also, it's mystical. I thought you would go mystical fire flame charge, but I guess it's gonna be the other Delphox.
Ninetales picking up 4 KOs there. And then now Zoro doing again in the, oh my god, in the heart of the jungle, picking up 3 KOs. And Ace of Cards setting up both their tanks to help support him.
And that's
Four
what
KOs.
and that's what I was talking about earlier, right? When the sweet scent when you're in the air to all make them clump together.
Yeah, it's really nice synergy actually. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
Seeing now how it's played out.
and you might have to practice that.
That'd be cool.
I mean, that's what I like about Articuno League. Gives you ideas, right? For like what you could do with your
Sure.
team.
Yeah, like sorry, I'll assault vest spin glasses against a bunch of such a that worth. Alright, so again, Ace of Cards doing a really good job of sieging this tower and actually managed to get like a four KOs, almost a full team wipe. Looks like they're trying to push off this momentum, and they might try to just push it in, right? They have the levels, they have ults to siege this tower, so Delphux has to make a really big play here with ults to try and zone them out here, pick up some KOs.
Cool. All the United score.
Blastoise ulting in, huge Delphox and Blastoise combo along with the Pika, allowing them to just actually to reverse team wipe and getting a lot of EXP from that, right? Which also allows the momentum to just go cap top and slowly close this gap on the point lead.
I don't know about leaving that poor Comfey alone up top, but
It worked out. And then the Goos are right back into this game now, right? That was a huge, very crucial team
Mhm.
fight win.
And it just makes me think about the first game where it's just like it's the team that they both make plays that they have coordinated, and then when they execute, it just usually works out. So it's gonna be who executes their game plan the best.
For sure, yeah. I think they can pretty much shred that front line with the Delphix and not get caught up by the Zoro combo. I think they're looking good.
That's the Zora with the sweet scent dragging the Buzzwole.
Comfy pops ult. Lapper's coming in to help support the Zoro from getting out. Also looking to take team fight actually. Pika ults, Trev ults, picks up a KO. And there it is, the pull, the sweet kiss pull, allowing him to pick up another KO right there. Pika stalling here. I mean, yep, nice. Blaster comes in to help support. Sora is a bit caught here. Does manage to get out though.
That stun of the grass knot followed up by Woodhammer or vice versa is so good.
Yeah, nice synergy going on right now. Covering for each other, helping each other get up. Heading into the 3 minutes here. Slowly, Ray slowly approaching. There's already like a top. And also Reggie bottom spawning in 30 seconds.
And Ninetales nearly 14. We have Zoroark at 14. The Trevenant hit 13 as well. It's getting pretty close to 14 as well. Nearly
Yeah,
13 on the
Ace
Lapras.
levels are
Oof,
looking pretty good right now. You gotta be
13
careful.
12. I mean, it's a Pikachu, I would say, that's a little bit under leveled. With the level 11, that might be
Mm-hmm.
just running away, giving the Regice.
But yeah, I think really you can't say that there's a big way to CC and presence. Picking up the Reggie bottom there. Getting to the right. Pretty much 2.5, right? So back isn't enough. Almost getting caught up. Lapras going in, trying to make some sort of play. Trev, Lapras ult. Forces the Zoro backline. Keep ult sit. Comfy ult sit. Zoro down. This is a huge pick.
And that Pikachu getting a little bit, a couple of picks.
Low on AC card side. And Alpha ults doing there's both teams kind of just trading kill for kill here. But this does favor, Ace of Cards, right? They had the point lead. So, yeah, I like what they're doing right now. Yeah, I think this is the play. You got to go for the Ray here. After
Yeah, you're gonna let your Buzzwole do what Buzzwole does.
Buzzle's zoning out. Seeing a lot of damage, though. I think this is the right play, though. So Buzzle zoning out them, trying to secure this Ray. Wants to surfing in, try to zone them up. Ray is half still. It looks like he's going to get reset.
Ooh, a couple of big kills, but it's just the Delphox and the Blissey. 45
They
seconds
still
left on the
have
clock.
even this 100 back cap from Delphox, not enough.
And that. And there's
Oh,
still
man.
26 seconds left on the clock. A tier 1 pad.
Yeah, it was just not enough points or time, really.
And good job by the Comfy, just being a huge distraction, wasting the time of two players.
Yeah,
Blissey trying to get
they're
there with
in
7
the 42
points.
points, right? Yeah, they're in the 42 points. You can't just ignore it. And unfortunately, just not
Chewy.
enough time. And Ace of Cards
Pulling
entering
it.
decisive game 2 here.
Big back and forth still. I think it was just
I think
small
towards the end
margins.
there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having that 200-point lead along with their bottom tier 1. And
Yeah, that
trading
was.
kills when you're in the lead is fine because, you don't have to really go for raid. You just keep stalling, defending.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just
In a
going off that.
100k Zora game. You called it.
Yeah, Falcons showing this time, last they did a good job to pretty much what's the word? Minimize his Zoro's impact. I think Shandy is a much better pick into it, right? With the visit.
I mean, I think the Delphox still put in the work. It was grabbing a lot of the kills.
Yeah, that's true. Something to worth note, right? The Trev and Labras engage is pretty deadly.
Especially with that
CC.
Grassnoss follow up
Oh
to
man.
clump them together even more. That's crazy.
Alright. I wanna see they're down for her.
Yes. Right. All right.
Yo.
Yo, congratulations.
Oh, oh god. Please not the soundboard. It hurts my ears.
Mute the
Uh,
sound effects, bro.
yeah, I'm about to do that right now, bro. People keep doing it. Alright, so congrats on the win, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think something that's really impressive was like that synergy between the Lapras and Trev engages.
What is going on over here?
We're doing an interview right now.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Oh my bad, legend. Yeah. That synergy is really nice. The way you guys set that up.
Thank you, thank you.
Good config grass knots too to follow up, keep them together. Loved your adjustment in game 2. Was it like done on purpose, the sweet scent? Was that a misclick or was something
Nah,
that
it was
you
a
had
mis-
actually?
it was a
It was a
misclick.
misclick.
It was a
I
misclick?
had a feeling, I had a feeling, but I didn't want to say anything.
I'm just saying
Nah, it was
it
100% misclick.
it worked really well. Like it
did.
clearly, yeah, there was moments clearly it felt like it because I've played that set, right? So it felt like you were not coordinated, but if it's a misclick, it would make sense since it's not a practice thing. I mean, maybe you guys should do it more. It looked like it was working really, really well.
Looked good. Yeah.
We were cooking that for sure.
Something that Turtles mentioned, right? Like when you like use that last final night slash, where you're in the air, you use your sweet kiss, like you're invulnerable, but like that also groups them up for your like AoE damage when you drop down.
Yeah.
Was there any concern after game 1 since they were like 4v5 and they nearly got you all of you guys? Was there any concern or were you just feeling comfortable? Because like clearly the comp didn't really change.
Nah, we weren't really uncomfortable. We knew that we made mistakes that we needed to fix. So then we just kind of made those adjustments in the second game. We knew we could have played better, so yeah. Weren't really any major concerns after the first game. We just recognized where we could play better and where we could have improved. And we just improved on that in the second game.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. Sometimes like you just gotta like play more, It's how you play, not the
Yeah.
comp. Fair play in that. Yeah, I was expecting like a Desi actually from you on the instead of the
Me?
Zoro. Yeah, because they're going like
Nah, I've been playing Zora a lot more. But yeah, I still play Desi, but Zoroark, if they didn't ban it, I was gonna play it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Next week, you all watch. We're gonna go Sweet Kiss Desi.
That's
Sweet
good.
kiss.
But
Oh, what
This
the?
is
Nah,
with
Sweet
razor
Kiss, nah,
with
Sweet Kiss
razor leaf.
Garchomp.
Razor
Nah,
Leaf?
nah, it's Garchomp Sweet Kiss, bro. I don't know what you mean.
Oh god.
So that actually works.
That could cook. That could cook. Was there for the bands? We were a bit surprised that none of you guys banned Mimikyu or really Mew, but it didn't get picked. Did you guys know that nobody was playing those mons on each
Mimi
side?
Yeah,
was
we did.
gentleman's. Mimi was gentleman's.
Yeah,
to
we
not pick-
agreed. We
pick
agreed we
them.
wouldn't. None of us would pick them.
Mew
Oh,
was
that's hilarious.
open. It's just that no one wanted it.
Okay.
So you guys did a gentleman like before the match, or we're not gonna play?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
before
was
the match.
before.
Okay, fair enough.
It was my idea. I asked him because I know no one likes that, and why waste a ban when you could just agree to it?
You see, Mao, what we talked about yesterday, that you probably should put it on the ban list for week 3 because anyways it doesn't matter. So we get better bans. Look, they did it on themselves.
Yeah, they took it upon themselves. That's hilarious. Yeah.
And there is no rules against gentlemen's agreement.
No,
so
there isn't
no,
really.
More
no.
proof that Mimikyu needs to be banned. Clearly.
Maybe. Well, maybe I'll do like a captain's vote. Yeah. I'm not opposed to it.
Alright. Was there any play that you think that that we wouldn't have noticed or people watching the game wouldn't have noticed that were really good that you want to highlight?
Mm, I don't know. Is there anything from the rest of my team?
No, we all kind of played pretty decently, and there wasn't any like big moments outside of team fights. So
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh yeah. Typically we don't see Trev top, but I think you guys made it work. So
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we liked the idea of the like the Trevenant engages with Zork because kind of works to have like as Zork, you don't really want to be that person that's engaging in the team fights. So we kind of
Right.
thought like having the Trev and the Lapras to like engage,
Soak up
and then
damage, yeah.
Zork can
Set
kind of
you
like
up. Mm.
yeah, and
Especially
Zork can
because
kind of
me,
come and clean up.
yeah, because me and Dan have different playstyles, so it like helps counteract that. Because he could just like wait a little more patiently and like go in with the Zoro while I'm the Leroy Jenkins out there, and
Bringing that joke back again, bro.
so I'm like the aggressor and starting everything, and then Dan's just there to like help protect the Zoro and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think it worked really well, right? So yeah, I think we highlighted earlier was the Lapras engage right after into the Trev, and then Zoro right after just came to clean up. I think that A9, honestly, it puts so much work in. That's something we didn't
Yeah,
highlight was
I was
A9 was putting
really
so much work.
I'm
Mhm.
yeah,
surprised
bro.
by
I was
myself,
really
to be
surprised with
honest.
how much work the Ninetales was putting in. Like Ninetales was putting in like crazy work.
It was cleaning up everything. Anytime that Zoro
Yeah,
went
really.
in and got picked up by that Pikachu, Ninetales made sure that Pikachu died for it every single time.
Yeah, I surprised myself by both those games. I'm proud of those performances.
Bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, helps secure like important kills and like certain objectives.
Yeah. I think the Ninetales also incorporates really well into the comp too, because with its burst damage, it's also able to help clean up as well. Because like Zoroark, not all the time you're gonna live a lot of your team fights, but you can do a lot of damage in the process. So the Ninetales being there to clean up kind of adds another dimension to the comp that lets it synergize better.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's true. I think we saw a couple times.
You guys are clearly comfortable running that type of comp. It looks like it's your bread and butter. No, you execute really well.
Yeah, it's fun to see. It's fun to see something different. Like a lot of teams run like double mage, so seeing something like different from y'all, the Zoro and then the double tank engage was
It's also very good
refreshing.
versus double mage.
Hmm
Yeah, the Lapras is a good answer. Yeah, Zoro and Lapras is a good answer to those kind of drops. We'll put it on that part. Anything you wanna add, Turtle, or wrap it
I
up?
think I covered everything. Any shout outs, guys, you want to do before we go?
Yeah, for me, shoutouts to Milady Pink and Tiddlywomp. Main reasons I'm even still in the competitive scene. So big shoutouts to them.
All right.
Nice. Anyone else wanna add any final comments?
I think we're
Oh,
good.
I'm good.
Oh, I have a question real quick. Okay, so is there any team or teams that you guys are looking out for heading into playoffs soon?
Definitely.
Out.
For me, I would definitely want to face MP100 again and V1.
Season 1, Season 2 champs? Yeah, that makes sense. Anyone else? Or
I'm not really scared of anyone in terms of teams to face.
alright, sounds good.
Yeah, me too.
No, I
If
think
you
it's
playing
important to
how we're
have that
playing, I
confidence. Yeah.
mean, nothing's gonna be an issue. So it's just how it's gonna be.
No,
All
sounds
right.
good. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming through.
Thanks for
Mhm.
inviting us.
Thanks for
Yeah.
inviting
Uh,
us.
Congrats
hope to
again.
see you next week.
Oh,
Thank you. All right, y'all have a good one.
Yeah. Take
You
care,
too.
yeah,
guys.
y'all have a good one.
Thank you. You too.